Hello guys, welcome to my Java class. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I will discuss on these points. First one, what are variables and kinds of variables with practical explanation of usage of all the kinds. First one, local variable, second static variable, and third kind is instance variable. Now we will discuss what are variables. A variable is a named piece of memory that you use to store information in your Java program. Each named piece allows to store only one of particular type. For example, int I equal to 20 in my example. In my Java program, see, int I equals to 20 it is. So, int is a data type, I is a variable name. I used it because I want to store the value 20 inside my variable. One more variable I used, that is string name equals to array See, name is a variable name here, array is a value for my variable, which is storing the value array inside the name. Now I'm going to print it. First value I, second value name. That is variable. I is a variable and name is a variable. Both are holding the value here. First one 20, I for 20 that is, and array that is the name variable. This is how we can make use of variable, guys. So before you use a variable, you must specify its name and type. In my example here, I am specifying I, the name of variable, and the one more, that is name here, the second variable I used. The name that you choose for a variable is called identifier. Here I is my first identifier, second the name is an identifier for my variable. So this is about variable. Local variables. In this program I'll explain what is local variable and how they can be used. Local variables are declared within a method or block is known as local variables. See, in my example, I am declaring a local variable within a method block. See, what is block? A block is a group of one or more statements which enclosed within curly braces. See here, curly braces. I use the local variable within method or this block. And one more thing here, local variable should be initialized before using it, otherwise you will get error. See, I initialized it, I equals to 10. If you are not going to initialize local variables before using it, you will get error. I'll show that. I'll remove this initialization. Now try to execute this program. It throws an error. See guys, we got error message. So local variables are initialized before using it. And next point here, local variables can be initialized within the same line or in the next line or separately, that is nothing but separately. Here, see here, you can initialize the same part here too, that is nothing but that initialization part you can use the same line or in the separate the next line. See, I equal to 10. Earlier I used that in the next line, now in the same line. So this is a choice for you, but make sure that before using you should initialize it. That is local variable. Now we will see whether it gives results. Yes, we got the output. Yes guys, this is local variables, and remember that Local variables always declared and used within a method or block, and before using you should initialize it. Installation part can be done within same line or separately. Static variables. Now in this Java program I'll explain what is static variables and how it can be used and rules of it. Static variable, it is declared within class. It is declared within a class or outside of any method with keyword static. With keyword static. See in this example, with keyword static I'm declaring it int I equals to 40. So static variables are declared always with the static keyword and within class outside of any method. See here in my example, test is my class, so inside, that is within the class, I'm using static variable. Now static variables are initialized within same line. Example, if you initialize the static variable in the next line, we'll see, I'll show that. Now this is declared, we declared static variable. Now here if you are going to initialize your static variable in the next line, you will get error. Now I'll see that, we'll see. I declared and initialized static variable but not in the same line. See, compilation fields, error message I got. So make sure that you are initializing the static variable within the same line. You can't initialize like just a local variable in the next line or separate line. You should initialize the static variable in the declaration part, that is globally. And now I'm going to print it, see whether we get output or not. I'll execute it. See, I got the output. One more thing guys, static variable, it can be accessed with the help of the class name with and dot operator, uses of dot operator. See, in the first statement, that is system.out.println, I'm printing the static variable, that is I. Again in the next line I used system.out.println test.I. So static variables can be accessed with the class name. My class name is test here. See, I am accessing the static variable with the class name and dot operator test.I. This is the theory part for difference between local and static variables, what I explained with practical programs. You can go through for theory. Instance variables are declared inside the class. This is my class test. I am declaring here instance variable, that is int a. Instance variables are created when an object of the class is created and are destroyed when an object of the class is destroyed. See here, this is the line for creating an object of the class. How to create an object of the class? See, test is a class name. I am creating object of the class test here. New is a keyword which is used to create an object of the class. T is a reference variable and test is a method. Instance variables are accessed with the object of the class. See, T dot A. T is a reference variable, dot is an operator which is used to access, and A is a instance variable here. Now I'll execute it. Let me see whether we get an output or not. See guys, I got here 0. Why? Yes, instance variables, in instance variables especially, if you are not going to initialize a value for an variable, at that time you will get default value. For int we have the default value 0. That is what in output we got the default value, that is 0. Now I'll initialize instance variable. Now see, in this I'm going to initialize t dot a equals 10. The value 10 I'm going to initialize here. Now we will see the output. See guys, t dot a equals to 10. I have initialized. Now we'll see. Yes, we got the output 10. Yes guys, this is how we can use instance variables inside the class and are accessed throughout the class. Okay, see you. Thank you guys. Please subscribe, share and like my channel.